Hi, AdamScott here from HaliPad Real Estate. Today I have Sheldon.B from Gemba Finance joining us to talk about how buyers can pivot in the market and the importance of still investing in home ownership, even though the prices seem a bit crazy and out to lunch, quite frankly. So before we get started, Sheldon, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do and how you can be of help to all kinds of buyers out there?
Well, I am a reject banker in a family of 10 generations of fishermen. I'm the first one with front teeth, but very well experienced in the financial industry, worked for 2 big banks for over a decade, and now have my own mortgage company that we've had for more than 5 years, and we've done over 2,500 mortgages. And I love finance. I love giving full and fair disclosure, and I love to make sure that the clients get the same advice that I would give my own dear mama.
So first things first, let's talk about buying small and building equity in this market. We know this market is crazy. Average purchase prices of homes are soaring, and it's tough for first-time home buyers to get into the market.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I'll say is it is really important now, but I feel like this is something that has always been important, and people haven't really had the right mindset. I have a lot of friends and family, I won't give any names, but they've gone out and, as single people or as, a couple with no kids and trying to go right into that dream home long before the market was hot. Now it's that much more important to have that mindset. Yep. So, and then they end up, moving in roommates and family members trying to keep up because, you have all this property tax and these other costs that you want to make sure to keep in mind. So getting a full budget from a mortgage broker up front to get all those additional costs is important. Mm-hmm. You won't always necessarily get a full summary from your bank with all of those extra details. And people need to calibrate their mindsets of let's start somewhere modest. Yep. Let's build up some of that equity in the home.
Agreed.
And then you can sell that home at a higher cost. You can even keep that home, rent it out, refinance, take that equity out, go and buy your next home. But think this is a stepping stone. It doesn't have to be something incredibly small and modest, but just recalibrate back a little bit. And that is a good mindset to have in any market, but most importantly in the market that we're in.
Yep, I couldn't agree more. If you're looking at buying your first home in this market, you definitely need to consider buying smaller, building that equity, because that equity will go a long way, as we'll discuss a little bit later on in this video as well. But get in the market. That's the most important thing. Even now with the way home prices are and the fact that they're soaring, it's still important to get into the market and start building that equity.
And I would say with all of the changes that are happening in the climate in the world, and there's many different variables that we're living in, it's probably a more important time than ever to try to get into a home. There's a lot of changes with the economy and everything that can happen in the upcoming years. And there is still good opportunity. There is some compromises that you need to make, like any big moves that you make in life. And there is spaces outside of the city that are still very accessible to the city.
Absolutely.
And I would say, and you can speak a little bit about Halifax, but when I was in Toronto, when I moved out to the northern part, I didn't cut my commute. I didn't increase my commute because when I'm going from Yonge and Eglinton to downtown, it was still really intense traffic. So if you're coming in from different areas into Halifax, you can still get in pretty quickly.
Absolutely. Quick question. What is commute?
Commute. So we've talked about calibrating the mindset, making financial intelligent decisions for your first home, and using that first home as kind of a stepping stone.
That's right.
So in the next video, we're going to talk about, what are some opportunities or some things to keep in mind to be able to help you achieve that and get into the market as quickly as possible. So my name is Sheldon. You can call me 24 hours a day, literally 902-440-2663, and I will give you an amazing pre-qualification summary with everything your heart desires to know.
Thanks for watching today. AdamScott from HaliPad Real Estate, Sheldon.B from Gemba Finance.